About 2 o'clock this afternoon. We're not sure what led up to the shooting or how this happened. What we know that the officer did fire his weapon or her weapon. We're not sure of the officer's gender, and also that the officer was hit. That officer has been driven to shock trauma, not flown, which was, I guess, the standard or the accustomed procedure in a situation like this. But because of the officer's injuries, they actually drew to hear from a public information officer a couple of minutes who's down. We just got blocked off here. This is a white van. There are suits and officers in tactical gear closer to the house.
Hey,
we're trying to get as much information as we can. There are a lot of onlookers out here as well.
Hey, Skylar, tell us how far away are you off of the main drag, Harford Road? How far are you? At shock trauma. Skylar, this is all you're looking at residential house. They're focusing in on this house down here, huh?
Yeah, Jamie, that officer has been shot, and again, take a shopping center where that officer.
We're going to stay on top of this. It happened around 2 o'clock. Skylar Henry's right there at the corner of Harford and Linwood.
Yeah.
And Harford Road, then Linwood of the Avenue. Okay, just exactly what you're saying here. I'm getting some.
We're going to talk to her and see what she has to say just about the nature of this call. So.
Again, if you're just joining us a little after 3, you're probably getting word that a Baltimore County police officer has been shot. And there you are on Linwood. You go up, I think you cross Taylor, then there are a couple of side streets there, and then you get to the big one, Linwood here. And again, as we said, it's just north of the Parkville Shopping Center, if everybody remembers that. And there you go, a man right outside looking at the news.
To one of the police officers here, and they're walking to, or just down Linwood.
Anything like that, or any search going on right now for a suspect?
Well, Jamie, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's pretty calm right now. Actually, tell you what, we're getting ready to speak with Jennifer Peace right now, the public information officer.
However, we know that there was some sort of an encounter with another subject. What we know for fact at this point is that a male person who is inside that home who is deceased of an apparent gunshot wound. The circumstances surrounding all of this are still very much under investigation. It is very early into our investigation. Homicide detectives have responded to the scene, asking questions, looking for evidence to try and determine exactly what happened inside that house.
Do you know if that officer was able to fire his or her weapon and kill this suspect that was inside?
We cannot be sure at this early stage. That will take a little bit of forensics and a little bit more evidentiary examination for us to be able to confirm if that's what the case is.
Had there been any prior calls to this location?
I don't have any information on prior calls to the location.
Was anybody else inside of the home, or are there just the two people in there?
At this point, we are not sure if it was just the officer and the subject or if there were additional people there.
Okay.
Related to some sort of raid on the house? Is that true?
I don't have any information of there being a raid on this home. Again, the call came in as from a person saying that there was a subject inside the home with a gun. 911 attempted to make calls back to the home to get back in contact with the caller and was unable to do so.
So we're not sure now if that person was somebody that called from inside.
We are not sure yet who actually called police, if it was someone inside the home or someone outside of the home, or if it was the decedent person inside the home.
Do we know?
Was the neighborhood at any time under duress or any kind of stress from this situation?
Say that one more time.
Was the neighborhood ever threatened?
Do you think that?
No, our understanding is that everything occurred inside the home. Right now, the evidence is pointing towards the inside of this home. So we don't believe that anybody outside in the neighborhood was in danger.
The man who was killed, was he a resident of the home?
We are not sure yet. We have not identified that subject, and so we have not identified where that person resides.
As far as the officer, can you tell us at least how long they served with the police department?
I don't have information on that officer yet.
Do we know if male, female?
I don't have information on the gender of the officer yet.
All right, Jen, thank you. Appreciate it. Still up. Jamie, are you still there?
Still here. Well, we learned a little bit more there.
All right, there you had it. Yeah. Hang on, just a bit. Oh no, I think that's it for us. But there you have it. There is a person that was shot and killed inside of a home here in the 3000 block of Linwood Avenue here. The officer actually was injured as well. You heard that the officer suffered some sort of injury to the upper body, a shot to the upper body, and is in surgery right now. They have been taken to shock trauma where they we don't really know the nature of their condition at the moment, but again, there is somebody inside of the house. We have been told that this is a male person that is dead. So as of this moment right now, this investigation is continuing to develop. We are learning more about this officer-involved shooting where an officer was shot here in the 3000 block of Linwood Avenue, just right off the corner of Hartford Road and Linwood Avenue. What Public Information Officer Jennifer Peach just said was that the police department received a phone call, a 911 call, saying that there was a suspect inside of the home that may be armed, and when the police officer actually got to the scene, there was some sort of exchange, both verbally and obviously with gunfire. The officer did sustain an injury to the upper body, and there is a man inside that is dead. Now, we haven't seen any sort of activity as far as an ambulance or anything like that take a body outside of the home, but we do know that that officer has been taken to shock trauma, again, with an injury or a gunshot wound to the upper body. We're not sure the extent of his injuries or his condition right now, but that officer is in shock trauma, undergoing surgery at the moment, Jamie.
All right. Well, again, Parkville, yeah, what can you say? You've gone through that trial. You went for a year watching what happened to Amy Caprio and her family and how you responded to her family, and officer is in surgery right now at shock trauma. A man is dead inside the house. We don't know the circumstances, what led to this, but it was started with a 911 call about a little over an hour ago. So we'll stay on top of this story, have more for you coming up at 5 o'clock. To say it's a busy news day in Baltimore, it's a busy news day every day. So in about 15 minutes, we expect to find out the future of Baltimore City government with the mayor. So stay with WMAR-2 News, online and on air. We will see you in just a couple of minutes as we go live down to the attorney's office for Catherine Pugh. Stay with us.